Alright, hey everyone. Before the episode begins, there's something really important I need you all to do. At the start, I'm going to have a mini discussion about a certain character. If you want to respond to what I say, I'm asking you all to wait until you have seen the entire video because truly my thoughts go through such a transformation as we go through this episode that I think by the end, there won't be a need to say what you might have said in the beginning. Maybe there will be, but please, for this episode, watch the whole thing first, then gather your thoughts, and then respond. Though feel free to skip the intro conversation yourself, but I really do think it ties in well with everything that happens in this episode. It was just a coincidence that I happen to speak about it now. With that being said, let's begin what I think is a very crucial episode. Alright everyone, I'm not sure if this is going to be the question of the day or if I'm just going to make this the beginning of the next episode, but I did not fully speak about what I thought about Yukari. And the reason for that is because I was fearing another Xenoblade situation. What do I mean by that? Well, I think this is a good time as any. For those of you who do not know, a character, I'll just call them by their title, the Aegis, was my favorite in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The people who watch that series often forget that fact, but yes, that was my favorite character. I had one slight issue, and then due to me talking with the comments, it ballooned to be something bigger. That being said, this is Persona, and maybe they're setting something up. So let me just say my thoughts, right? Obviously, I really liked Yukari from the beginning, right? To the fact where even Mitsuru's conferring my biases. I wanted to say that things weren't over yet. However, I have been noticing some slight stuff. It started with Junpei, right? Junpei and Yukari kind of go at each other, tit for tat. But Yukari always seems like she was going a little bit more, like that ribbing was just a little bit too much for me. I remember that one scene where she said he was so dumb, and I was saying, well, that sounded harsher than it was supposed to because of what I said. And then she doubled down, and I was like, oh no, I was wrong.
Even for Junpei Iori, ace detective.
Junpei, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You gotta get your grades up if you want to claim that title.
Ace detective? You're so dumb.
Dang, I mean, that was not as harsh as it seemed. But with my statement, it sounded a lot harsher, but you didn't hear what I said, so.
More like stupe, ace defective.
Okay, never mind. I was kind of joking at the time, but I did make note of that. And I'm no stranger to characters doing that, I've seen it happen frequently in a lot of my games. But then Fuka came and said that Yukari was supposed to represent or be a kind person. That's why her persona healed. Then I started paying more attention. Oh, and I realized the missing persons is right here. It did have a date. Huh. But yeah, so in a sense, it was supposed to be that Yukari might say some harsh stuff, but she could really care. So then I started paying attention. I was saying, okay, well, she could just be really mean to Junpei, but really care about him, and then there's gonna be a moment where, she really comes through for him. But then we also got that scene where Yukari had a plan to go talk to those guys in the back alley. And I was trusting her. I was like, okay, let's see what you got going on. And no, there wasn't really a good plan. And Junpei actually ended up taking the fall for that again. He was starting to get beat up. And something could have happened to the rest of us if we didn't get help. And then there's what just happened here, where Junpei was clearly feeling in distress, and Yukari once again just seemed to make things worse. Those aren't exactly the actions I would consider of someone who's supposed to be the most kind and compassionate of the group. And then there's also Mitsuru. For me, honestly speaking, it just seemed like Yukari just didn't like Mitsuru for one reason or another. There was that time where they were alone, there was just the two of them talking, and it seemed like it was just awkward between the two of them. And from what I've heard from Mitsuru, that's just common. A lot of people don't know how to talk to Mitsuru. And Mitsuru doesn't know how to talk to them. She doesn't really get to, be on the level with people because of her status, I'm assuming. And again, while without a doubt Mitsuru is hiding something, for me, I think that whatever it is, it's something that, it's okay for Mitsuru to want to keep that a secret. Even knowing what I know, and that possibly there could have been a family member about to attack us. I'm pretty sure if Mitsuru thought that would be an issue, she would have told us. But it's the dude in white I'm worried about. But it's more so the fact that I can't see the chairman, at the very least, because we got people who are working on fits for us that will work well in TARTARUS. People know what's going on. They got to at least know that if it's what I'm thinking, her company's involved in the making of it somehow, or, her family's company, they have to at least know about that. Especially if she was number 0. Heck, maybe even the incident is how she got her persona. She got it from a very early age. And remember, this is coming from the person who put up a lot of resistance against what Mitsuru was doing. What the heck?
Hello there.
Oh, hell no!
Yo, they spied him! Huh? Like I said, it was mainly the fact that she brought in Fuka. I don't think that that's the kind of thing to do, to bring a new person who, doesn't know the group dynamics to investigate someone. Nah. But I will say I'm hoping to be proven wrong on that. Because that would make things better, because that was honestly a tipping point for me. Yeah, it might seem like a small thing, but... And this is just the vibe that I get, right? But it just seems like if Yukari doesn't like you, she just really doesn't like you. And that's more the feeling I get than that there's a legitimate reason. I mean, of course, we need to know, I imagine, what happened, but I didn't think we need to know right now what happened back then. So that is actually one of my main priorities going forward. I really need to see that story. Hopefully we get it soon. If it turns out that Mitsuru was actually hiding something that we all need to know, then I will take back what I say. But of course, the final thing that has nothing... The slap, though. The slap? Nah. That's just... You can even see that with the cast in Persona 5 when they did it. They had a scene similar in Strikers. I did not like that, but I also thought that was out of character for them. So I just more so blame the writers and kind of scrubbed out, because in Persona 5, I didn't see that happen, right? It was just Strikers. That's why I always say An is the homie. Nevertheless, that is just something I will be paying attention to as we go forward. Depending on what we learn from this backstory, I think will solidify my thoughts. All right, everyone, welcome back. I am not sure what I decided to do. I had a discussion. I may have kept it in, may have not, may have put it in the beginning of this episode, may have put it somewhere later. I don't know. Either way, I need that backstory. So, I'm not sure if we're going to get it today, but I hope so. Almost time for exams. Bro, I'm almost good with my grades. Like, where am I right now? Ah, here we go. It's down here. Yeah, I'm smart. Like, I am actually considered smart. They're harder than midterms. Yeah, they probably are. Because you gotta go back and review material from the old, or from the beginning of the year and so on. So yeah. All right. On that note, I do not see our team here. Let's go to the shrine real quick. Oh, actually, let me check the rest of the school. Oh, Mitsuru.
Oh.
Hey, have I been studying? Yeah, so keep working at it. Don't assume after 1 or 2 sessions you've mastered the material. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, I see no one right now, so I'm probably gonna go to school or leave school early. Just want to look the part? I guess. All right, let's go to the shrine because... Okay, can I advance you yet? No. So, we're on a new stage and nothing changed. I don't have a hang persona either, I think. I could go get one, of course. I could release you. Who is my link for that? Ah, the old couple. I could always get it back. But at this point, I'm still unsure if... Well, if I'm wasting my time, then I'll know I'm wasting my time. And let me get a card while I'm here. Alright. It might not have, but I'm still gonna spend some time. Just to make sure you're okay. Okay. Ah, so that was what I needed to do. Well, shoot. Why? No one said anything. I'm surprised.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, do you? About what? Something you need to clear up? I'll go check on them. Speaking of, Junpei, I gotta talk to you too, man. Mitsu's also not here. Interesting.
Hey,
Bro, we don't gotta do that, man. We don't gotta do that. Yeah, our whole team, though. Now, I'm not saying Junpei's perfect either. I just wish I could talk to him. I truly... No, it's not about that for me. I just want to keep everybody safe. Okay, well... Can I actually... Yeah, no, they're gone. Let's go to the rooftop then. And see what we got. I actually do need... You know... Depending on where these are... Hang on. Or what these are... I might get a lot more of these after that last battle. That's the water. That's, yeah. Wait, where are the consumable items, right? Order up to, oh yeah. Oh, I can't use them. So, Grown Solo cures freeze, shock, poison, down, dizzy. Distress, confuse, charm, rage, and fear. So, they do different things. Well, that actually wasn't that great. Is there another seed I can get? I got healthy tomato sprouts, buff potato sprouts, and these. I want to see if there's actually something else I can get. So, I'm gonna wait. If the whole team is busy, well, there's a part-time job. Okay. That, I think, brought me back up to full. Well, not up to full, but like the money I just spent, I got it back. Okay. Getting the hanged persona. If I'd probably cut that out. Because as least time as I can have actually in the video for the Velvet Room, the better. I can hear people talking. Now there's school. Okay, we gonna talk about it today?
By the way,
Wasn't the only reason. A lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Well, yeah, I would. If school exploded, I wouldn't have my child going back there. Our dark side to Gekkan High. Okay, that's actually a good point, though. Mitsuru, if she's working with the school, that didn't mean that she's good, because the school could be complicit too. Although I would think, as a chairman, like, that was 10 years ago. Was he chairman, or did he have any position of power 10 years ago? I imagine the people responsible couldn't just continue on. Well, I don't know. It is a possibility that the school is working with Mitsuru to cover something up. That's a possibility. It's no longer an ironclad defense.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Well, I'm gonna skim through your lesson, bruh. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. It was established, they abolished the imperial embassies to China. All right, so it's this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. It's probably gonna be on the exam. On to feudalism, listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. Okay. So the law preventing permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation of the development for feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Remember what that was. What do you say? A lot of land was cultivated, so I'm guessing... That was gonna be my first choice. I shouldn't have read. I should have just went with that. No, the real me is not. I guarantee you that, sir. The work doesn't end after you plow. The land costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. Yeah. That was my first thought. I was just trying to use his lessons. But that's fine. It's too risky to look things up. Well, for my phone, like, for those who don't know, my phone is my microphone. I really should get another actual mic, but I'm worried that what I get, I won't be able to tell if I'm recording, because my worst fear is not losing my recording footage, it's losing my audio. I can remake, if I have reaction and stuff, I can remake something, or I can re-record something, but once I lose my reactions, they're gone. You have more requests. Ah, so you're ready now. Okay. And I don't see much going on. What's up with that? Also, did I get your food by any chance? No. It's gotta be in Tartarus, though.
Good day.
Apparently I can assist you with
Are you
something.
accepting a request?
Torrent shot?
Excellent.
Yeah, I was about to say, I already did that. Attack me. Wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, we'll get to, wait. Feed the cat.
Presents.
You do? Is that our
I
teddy?
will await a report of success.
Max safety shoe. Are they?
I will await a report of success.
All right, I'll try to get them. What's a Christmas star?
I may say so.
Wait, you mean... But that's... Wait, when is my deadline for that? I don't have any knowledge on the subject. Should you require help, I recommend asking someone well-versed in
I will
plants.
await a report of success.
If Fuka's open... I want to bring you there. Dang it! Dang it, I would love to. But
I
yeah,
will await a report of success.
I'll do that. In fact, I gather we're gonna go on some sort of trip soon. It doesn't feel like trip activity. We're not close at all. Akihiko and I, we good.
I won't insist you do anything.
No,
It'd be greatly appreciated.
I was just thinking.
Come to think of it,
Music can paint a vivid reflection of the culture of that time and place in history. That is true. For high school has unique music? I've never heard of it, but...
I will await a report of success.
And oh right, we have the third block open now. And the last document. Okay. I can do some of that. I'm good. Thanks.
Very well then.
Oh no, I think I need to complete more requests for you, and then you'll be willing to do more stuff. Did you? Don't get me wrong, love that outfit. Got a ton of figures dressed in that root. Okay. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. What's this guy saying? What kind of dance is popular nowadays in the clubs? Wait, didn't you already say that? Yeah, you already said that, man. Okay. Well. Wait. Something at the port? First off, let me check
Take your time.
if you have any new... You don't. But... I'm guessing these are... I should get one of these?
Please.
What's our missions again? Oh, it must be to feed the cat. Hang on. Where is that? Where I can buy cat food. I don't think it's here. Yeah, you!
What you should. Thanks for coming.
Why you got cat food, bruh?
Thanks.
Alright. I'm guess not here. But there's another cat in the outskirts, right? Yeah. You see anything? Those weirdos have been snooping around here. I guess they're trying to hear juicy stuff you don't find out about in normal life. Okay. Are they? Now they gotta be bad guys, right? Well, let me feed the cat. Okay. All right, I'll do that. Guess I'll go ahead and pick up 3 cat food. So, what am I gonna do, bruh? Well, when in doubt, study. I got some exams coming up, or instead of studying, it would be so cool if instead of having to research and train at the library, all you have to do is eat some good food. And you become smarter. That's a cheat code. And I feel like that type of thing would have to be regulated. Have to be.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Thanks. Plenty of time until next full moon, and why I wish I could tell you to take it slow. Oh, study session, huh? What are those two doing? Why does it take so long? I don't feel comfortable, everyone. People are at odds with each other. And again, regardless of what I said earlier about Yukari possibly having a point to look into things, that's not, see, the thing is, that wasn't her reason. She's only mentioned that Mitsuru was hiding something from us, not the chairman. And yeah, because that's why it irks me. And how Mitsuru was, you know, I pointed that out when we invited Fuka. It's like we had a whole round table, and it's like we were low-key pressuring you. You don't have to accept, but all of us looking at you, waiting to see what your answer is. I mentioned that. The reason I let it go is because it seems like Fuka genuinely does want to help people. I saw what Fuka did to her own bully. Fuka's meant to be here. So that's why I let that go, regardless of the method. If Fuka was having issues, then yes, I would take more issue with it, but that's my protect category. But hey. Oh, really?
Look.
I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. Nah, see, that's the kind of thing to do. So here we are, even though I'm mostly done studying for exams.
In that case,
That, you know, I would appreciate that.
I see.
Help me out, big bruh.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
But yeah, when I think about it, Akihiko and Mitsu have the best relationship. Junpei and Yukari, they're, you know, very much at odds with each other. I guess you could say I don't really see Akihiko and Junpei hang out that much. I'm not sure about Fuka yet. But yeah, these two.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
She got a point, bruh. We don't want you getting injured. I need you at full capacity. And I especially should have brought you. I still wonder what would have happened if I did do... Like, yeah, what if it was you and me too? I don't know. I'll try formulas.
Nothing beats using them in practice problems.
Oh!
Are you concerned about getting bored and losing focus?
No, that actually is a good tip. That's a fantastic tip.
In that case, try a quick workout between problems.
Bruh.
The brain perks up once you get the circulation flowing.
For me, actually, I feel the opposite. Maybe I'm not doing it right, though.
Not to mention, looking forward to your next workout is a great way to stay motivated.
No, actually, though, there are some things I can do to help me motivate, or help motivate myself. I get the idea behind this, but I wouldn't be looking forward to the next workout.
In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session.
Oh, I misread that. I thought you were saying have a good treat to reward yourself after a good workout, but nah.
It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people.
Yeah, that's true.
On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
You know, I think this is the most casual I've seen you. I need more of this.
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
That's a good point.
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested.
But see, the issue is if you cram it in the first place, you probably don't know. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I have done that multiple times where I take notes on what's going to be tested and then I just go back through my notes. I'll have all the answers. They're there in my notes. I just got to go read them.
If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Don't remind me. I failed you in that last battle as well.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
Okay, yeah, hit me. Hit me. Now that would be great. Honestly, truly. How would I give practice problems if I'm in his position?
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice.
I guess I would just need to know the subject material, right? And then I can make up a word problem or something. Yeah, I could do that.
All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable.
I won't lie, it probably would help me out in the field.
Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
I need some answers before I go back in there. Our team is not cohesive, and I need that back.
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get.
Yeah? Well, for you, I'm pretty sure.
I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on.
Thanks. I hope I'll accomplish great things
Let's call it
too.
here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Nah, the grind, again, like I said, a real athlete, that's dedication.
Let's get on.
Oh, you again. My least favorite person. Well, I shouldn't say that. But I do not like his lessons. The magic of medieval Europe. Okay, crash course on the single most magical place in time in recorded history. I think I know what you're going to refer to here. Changes in European magic, including changes European magic has seen since then. Yes. It's been influenced by influx of various cultures. What are some well-known examples? Okay. Wait, no, I actually had no idea that existed. Were they really? Okay, I'm actually like, is he? Well, I imagine this is all done because all the other lessons are. Well, actually, I don't know if I haven't actually looked up to see if those lessons are true or not, but I'd assume they were. Era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of natural sciences collided. I'm not daydreaming. What type of guardian angel you have, depending on your answer. Yeah, your answer.
Okay, then.
Oh. Yeah, I was paying attention to that. I was thinking you were gonna have me choose one of them. I was like, no, I don't know which one I have. Renowned grimoires. Yeah, I know what that is. Wait, I don't need charm though. Well, apparently I do, but it's not what I want. Actually, I'm gonna guess Yukari needs charm. If that's the case, that's interesting. Fuka needs courage. Mitsuru would need knowledge. Well, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't because we still have one more member. Well, for now, let's go feed the cat. Here's some more food. All right, I'll come back then. Again, I'm not really seeing much, so I'm just gonna go study. Although I could get, I don't want to have to regain my persona. But I guess it would help more than, nah. When I'm ready to, I'll get new personas. But this is also a good use of time. As long as it's more than one stat point. And plus, finals are coming up. I'm gonna become genius before this is over. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, welcome back.
Are you done yet? A study session?
Huh?
See, like, again, if I'm looking at things realistically, Junpei currently doesn't want to meet with me or Yukari. Maybe it was just Fuka. She could do it. Maybe the 30 years. I mean, of course, Junpei doesn't like to study, but like right now, we're not his favorite people either. We need to talk about that. If I want to lead, I need to lead, you know? Anyways.
Yes, precisely.
Finally reflect on your victory, but don't forget that there are exams next week. Yeah? I know.
That's true.
But I'm not doing what I need to be doing. Excellent commanding there. Yeah, but... I mean, I won the battle, but it wasn't... I could have made some improvements. Junpei, can I go check on him in his room? Oh, wait, yeah, we got another vacant room. He's not responding. Okay. Well, I'd be foolish not to join. Are you two gonna let me in? Oh. Yeah, you know about it? Or you have one? Might not refer to an ornament at all. It's a plant? Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, thank you. Christmas time is one word? I didn't know that. See, they act like I'm the plant person, but no, that's you. That's 1000% you. I have... I could say that, but no. Not even gonna joke. Let's do it.
Yeah. Fuka, your notes look so trendy. I kind of wasn't expecting that.
No, really.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes.
Really?
She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
Are you two getting closer? Kind of hard on the eyes. Well, there is a lot of color from what I'm seeing. Let me see what. What if I say this?
It is rather colorful. I wonder how many different pens she uses. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
That makes sense.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles.
I'm pretty sure our classes are the same, right? Well, no, teachers here have different curriculums, a different speeds they go through. That's annoying.
And this part, is that a drool stain?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
In this case, I can tangentially, I can kind of agree with that.
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
If it's who I'm thinking it is, because just to clarify, that's the person who trapped you in the locker, right? I need to go back and check. Hopefully, hang on. I've got a new signal of signaling myself. Hopefully, I've gone back and checked. I don't know how I feel about that. But if that's what you want to do, then yeah.
Complete our notes. You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Honestly, it's not worth it. All you had, again, even if it's not the person who I'm thinking it is, she gave you her notes that she already made. Like that was an easy favor to do. You're having to go through and correct them all. That's a lot harder.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
I suppose.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I did get some knowledge. Okay.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
That was a lot of work.
You two put in a lot of effort to match Natsuki-chan's colorful note-taking.
We did?
There was only so much we could do to live up to her style, but it was pretty fun to try it out.
I suppose.
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Okay, I really need to know who that, or if that's who that was. Because that would change, that completely changes what I think. I'll see if I can search the school, I guess.
Hey,
Dude, can we talk? I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not that it's any of your bit. No, seriously, why am I just letting things happen?
Fight you again.
Okay. I'll begin with infighting among the Tyria clan? Or Tyra clan? Yeah, Tyra clan. I'll say that. The conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakato was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. What? Okay, I don't know who that is. Okay. Thought of the prototype for an item essential to battle. I would guess the armor. Wait, no, but every samurai doesn't need armor. They need the katana.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I almost messed up there. You can fight without having a katana, but I was just thinking, why? That's the definition of a samurai. You can't fight without that. So he came up with them? Or it's a theory he came up with them? Yeah, he's actually telling me it's gonna be on the exam. The shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. Okay. Well, he's hyped. I don't need more respect. I want more knowledge. Darn it, it's finals time. You gonna talk to me now? Really? Izuki's coming tonight? Sounds like he has something to tell us. Okay. Well, maybe he's gonna tell. If he tells us about the story beforehand, that'd be cool. And it worked. Hold on, just let me shoot. Let me go feed the cat first. Here's some more food. Oh, dang! I still need more? I think I have to buy some more now then. Oh, no, I got one more. Okay.
You got everything you
Let's
need?
see if that
Go
does it.
again, yeah?
This might make me mad though. Yeah, let me go. Let me hear what he has to say first. I'm gonna go just get my knowledge up before I don't want to be in a bad mood for this meeting. I know she's okay. That's what matters for now. Still not a genius, but that's fine. All right. Talk to me.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th.
Oh, we're informing you.
These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well.
See, I still feel like even if they're hiding something, I still feel like they've earned enough of my trust for me to just straight up ask them.
Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Because?
Hold on.
Okay.
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Okay, so you are gonna ask.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers.
Dragged along without understanding anything? I don't feel that that's the case. I know, well, most important thing is, in order to shut down Tartarus, we need to fight the shadows. The shadows, the stronger ones that will allow us to get to new floors, happen on each full moon. And we've been doing that. So, yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai?
But let's see. I will be completely as unbiased as I can be in this situation. I shine in these moments, I think. I'm just gonna look at the facts.
You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
Again, if any of the knowledge that we have discovered she was hiding, then that would be a problem.
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
See, this is why I didn't want Fuka involved. Dadgummit.
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Was she attending the school back then, or was her sister?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences.
I need more details on those absences because, again, unless they're talking about before the explosion, because I would think who wouldn't want their child to not be at school after that?
Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
Oh, no, it must be before, because that's the suspicious part. If someone knew an explosion was going to happen, take your kid out of school. And if she was removed outside of school, that would make sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting.
Okay.
Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital.
I feel like we knew that, didn't we? I have to go back, but... Or at least I read a rumor about that.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too.
Okay, after this episode, I'm going to make sure I got my knowledge right. Again, typically, thanks to my new editing method, I haven't been watching the episodes fully. That's how I've been able to get them out quicker. Normally, I watch every single second of every episode. That's helped me memorize things a lot better. This I need lined up.
I want an explanation.
Okay.
What really happened on the day of that accident?
I still feel, just again for me. Okay, no, let me step back. So the incident has been happening again. What I immediately thought is that the tower had been active back then. Still, though, there is an adult in the room. Why are we directing everything at her? He's the leader of this group. We have people who are working on outfits for us in a lab somewhere. They have to be involved.
The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something.
And as far as we know, she could have been a victim. We'll see, though. We'll see. Again, let's see what happens. If she's hiding something from us, I'm gonna just state it for the record one more time. She's hiding something from us that would have helped our investigations. Then that's not cool. Mitsu's got to lose points. I've said it. We won't take it back.
Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant.
That's what my thought was, or what I wanted to what I believed.
But
Yeah, you're looking at the chairman.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space.
Excuse me, what?
Okay, we should have known that though. Wait. Time and space?
We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage?
Okay, hold up. That sounds like a very... Well, but aren't we doing that now? We're using our personas. Although I guess it depends on what game you're talking about.
They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
Wait, no. Of course, those aren't your thoughts. Yeah, those aren't your thoughts. It could have been the thoughts of somebody in your family, though.
What?
14 years ago,
Yeah.
one man pursued that very line of thinking.
Yeah.
He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo.
Kirijo group?
My grandfather.
Grandfather. Okay, we get a
My
scene.
grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Yeah, he looks. Wait, he was experimenting on.
Create something extraordinary?
Was he experimenting on kids?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
Wait, how did they even get them?
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident. And the experiment failed.
Oh.
They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
So they created the tower? I mean, by that?
Can't mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
No wonder it looked like chaos. It's an explosion. Wait, so then what if who could find out? What the heck?
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed.
Which are the ones we're going after now?
These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Again, the only thing though is if you knew that part. If you didn't,
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
why?
Wait a minute.
What about that would... Again, is it just because of the nature of the tower? It's chaos itself. It's an explosion, so to speak?
If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
It looked like he was experimenting on kids.
Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Yeah, he looked like a grade A scumbag. He looked like he was easily like a mob boss or something. He would fit that to a T. Villain is his name.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
Which makes me reconsider, again, if that's your sister who's after, or doing stuff. Maybe that's her own way of taking... I don't know. She could be taking matters into her own hands or something else.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
I never thought that they were experimenting on kids, though. But you actually didn't confirm that. That's just my thought. They said they're experimenting on shadows. In fact, go back. In fact, I'm just going based off the picture that I saw. Because there were researchers and they had kids there. If that's the case, well, either way, if it's only because... Did the researchers literally do the experiment under where their kids went to school? Well, I guess the Kirijo group had a lot of pull, but still, daggum.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's?
The purpose is to shut down Tartarus.
We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess?
Yukari, you looking at things the wrong way. People are in trouble regardless. That doesn't matter.
You lied to us?
No, you know what? I think I'm seeing exactly what I saw. Yukari's letting her own bias color things. I know I have fully said that I am going to be biased towards Mitsu, but no. 1, that's not her fault. 2, it's not the chairman's fault. Somebody's got to fix this. And now that I think about it, no, we're a transfer student, right? So it wouldn't make sense. But I was thinking, if an experiment 10 years ago, because those kids look young, but no, it was at Gekkokan High School, right? So no, that theory doesn't work either. Yeah, it was at Gekkokan High School. So no, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say that the residual from that experiment got kids who later we grew up to be, but no. So no explanation on why we got personas. But it is curious that she's number 0.
And you knew too, didn't you, Sonata-senpai? You've both just been using us!
I don't look at it like that.
Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
That's not fair.
I never said anything like that.
Yeah.
I have my reasons.
I'm pretty sure he lost somebody in the experiment. Or no, not experiment,
Think
but
what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you for that. Honestly, I don't think that matters.
It was never my intent to deceive you.
You told us what mattered. People are in danger. That's the reason why. Will I help? That's all we needed to know. I do think there are some cases in, like, military, for example. Of course, this is not supposed to be a military organization. But again, that's why I was so questioning beforehand. I'm like, you having a student, man, go out here and fight, risk my life? Could sweeten the deal a little bit. But they told us what we needed to. The danger hasn't changed. The situation hasn't changed. We know what we need to do. That's how we stop this. That situation is, all it does is it just tells us what Mitsuru's family did, but she's not her family. That's fair.
Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority.
Yeah. And that would make us less likely to do so. And so, to finish what I was saying, it's like we knew the information we needed to know.
I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
No, I disagree. That is the only thing that matters.
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
So why are you number 0, though?
I
Are there others that, like, were you around the experiment or something?
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Yeah.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame.
Yes.
And they lost their lives as a result of what they did.
It looked like they did. I was going to ask that.
We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
Yeah, I could have easily sussed you as a villain, despite your puns, but I did not. You've been straight. I think in Nier Automata there was a mission on whether I should tell somebody something or not. If I don't feel like I was lied to, but I'm jumping around a bit. That mission, I think it was to lie about the truth or not. I believe in someone knowing the truth. And as soon as you asked, you could have asked, well, I don't actually know how they recruited you. Any one of us could have asked that question, but we didn't. The moment we did, they came clean. So for me, I'm good. There's nothing that needs to be settled. That was really just a them thing. We have more information now. We're going to get more documents, but...
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned.
So you also weren't expecting this. Okay.
But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them.
That's what Fuka meant. It was hard to track them down previously.
Do you realize what that means?
We can fix this.
What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You mean the initial personas?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Weren't we already aware of that? I was literally saying that was what we needed, or the information we had.
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Oh, you just confirmed it. Because it was a theory before, but now it's fact.
Can that really be true?
there's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people.
Absolutely. That's all I care about at the end of the day.
The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
And I want to know where the shadows came from. Do they have an origin? Yep. Yeah. 6 of them remain. Not bad. We're halfway done. Yeah. What I was thinking is... it's pretty true. But now we need a team building exercise. After a moment like that, just to check. Yeah. And I'll like... what did Fuka look up? Can you tell me?
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, did he? But if we defeat all 12 shadows, I won't be able to use my persona anymore. Nah, I still... what's good with our team, bruh? Well, maybe it's the reason. Yeah, maybe it's the like, in 4, everyone faced their darker selves and became, like, better people because of it, right? And they were also going after someone who was hurting, like, they all chose to do that, right? Same with the Phantom Thieves. The Phantom Thieves had personal connections a lot of times, and you know, there were actual people with names and faces that we were trying to stop. That also created, I think, a strong bond. But this team was different. We were asked. And it's not because we faced our inner selves or because we have a personal stake to the situation. And even then, with 5 even, it seemed like they had to face some truth about themselves as well. And 3, we just pop off. It's like we got a persona, we can go. Though there are elements of that still in here. If I go to stats and then, yeah, well, not me, but Yukari got additional abilities due to you learning more, like our events. So, but that's honestly what I was thinking. Yes, Mitsu was keeping something secret. Anybody who knows that she was responsible for the school and you know that thing pops up, from all the information we gathered, it was clear she had something to do with it, or her family had something to do with it. But clearly the person who was trying to fix this, like, there were no flags that went off for me. And, you know, I have a history of, you know, my favorite redheads. Well, there was no flag for... There was one with one certain redhead, is all I'll say. The moment they spoke, I was like, oh, you a villain.
And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
Oh, no. Where is she? She redhead and everything! Huh.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not going to surprise me. Their actions did, but that's another story. Point is that I haven't got any flag from Shuji. I didn't get any flag from Mitsuru. In fact, I got the sense that Mitsuru was very nervous and trying her best to do things. And eventually I would have helped. I just, you know, I had to put up a hard time. That's typically, I think... Well, if I'm not in charge, yeah, because honestly speaking, even though I'm considered the leader, I still see Mitsu as the one leading all this. Especially considering what we just talked about.
Hey,
Aren't I calm? Junpei. Only thing anyone knows about TARTARUS is that it creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. Junpei. No, seriously. Yeah, I would like a team bonding time. Something. Chairman, surely you see this, right? I'm sorry about everything. Let me know if there's anything I can say to be of help. Okay. Honestly, that's what I'm most curious about. They know each other for a very long time. He joined you when you were in middle school? They had a third member. Nah, look, he even told me about that. I thought that was too personal, but he... Nah, I can understand, I guess, why Yukari felt like that. But for me, I got no issues. And I'll say it at that, leave it like that.
Yes.
But I imagine you can tell me about the others. Under the pretense of assisting for the group, under the pretense of assisting for the benefit of the group, she was subject to... What? Oh, heck no. Heck no, fam. Ooh, I need a list. I need names, I need details, solving the mystery behind the unknown ability personas, developing of various equipment, beginning with the evoker. Oh. Really? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mitsu's she's in the lead. She's in the flat out lead. Flat out lead. Don't mean Fuka can't do something too. But let me just remember how last episode I mentioned the whole thing about the worst villain I hated being Mirror. That was her name, and it was for a character named Cinderella. She did the exact same thing.
In order to contribute to humanity, even if in the smallest way.
Yeah, if there's one thing I can say, I'm respecting how Cinderella is handling this. That's showing who she really is. She did the exact same thing when she realized that if people did experiments on her, even if they were cruel and terrible, it would help people out. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Yeah, yo, Shuji just did. That was a slam dunk. Nope. Nope. But we still got one more member. It's not over yet. But dadgummit all. I always say my biggest thing is heart. And that... Although you could say it was guilt. Maybe she felt guilty about what her family did and she wanted to make up for it. But in my mind, she had nothing to do with that. Tell me again, though. Under the pretense of assisting for the benefit of the group. Benefit of the group. So who did this? Okay. Well, I guess we can't say that there aren't benefits. I'm assuming the gear we got was due to what she did. And I'm guessing Akihiko did join too. Or... Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How'd the public take it? And over 50 people were injured. Me and Fools pulled... Okay, I thought they would. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit. I'm guessing he's deceased now. He was a victim. The wrath was unparalleled. It was almost more frightening than seeing a horde of shadows. So he's alive? Or he was alive? That sounds like a villain origin story if I... Wait. It's not the dude in the white hair, is it? I don't know. I mean, that would have to be a long time ago, right? Well, no, it was Mitsuru's grandfather, but he looked grandfather-ish. Grandfather 8. Don't we where are the documents? I don't need to guess, hopefully. I can't read it? Maybe if I go to the Velvet Room. Oh, yeah, another mission?
Are you accepting a request?
Oh, right, I
Wonderful.
forgot. It's a red leaf plant? Oh! Once the presents are in bloom, I'd like for these plants to fill our room. Jack's gloves. Hey, hold up. We need to equip that immediately. But, yeah, hang on.
Are you accepting a request?
Wait, did I have to go to you to do this? No, I don't think so.
Very well.
Maybe I can check somewhere else. Calendar? No, not calendar. System? Dictionary? Yeah, here we go. The power supply expansion has been completed. What's unusual is the excess wattage. Why would an island with only a school on it need so much power? Kirijo's Ergo Research Lab is setting up a facility on this island. Doesn't make any sense, even to rank and file research. Wait, is this the guy? Like I said, villain origin story? A new institution will launch on the island. The amount of money being poured into it is unheard of. I've been told to be a part. Yeah. Yeah, this is you. This is you. Kirijo Group. One of the world's leading multinational companies, they boast a large market share in various industries. They also funded the establishment of Gekkan High School. Auxiliary device user shaped like a gun. It's used to summon personas. Each persona user has their own. However, in theory, a persona can be summoned even without the use. Really? Well, yeah, I do see that in the future. The same world, same. Okay. Well, first, I actually should save. I didn't have to do all this, but... Wait. It's been about an hour and a half? Huh. Okay, and did I get the last... Yeah, 12 shadows. Special shadows that appear on full moons. They are the product of a research accident 10 years ago. In the incident, experimental entity comprised of numerous shadows was split. What? How did you all even capture something that was all 12 of those? There's still something more to the story. I would ask more questions, and I feel like he would answer, but that's all they're giving me right now. Okay. Well, what do we do? Wait, can I even do anything today? Yeah, I would think so. Wait, who's here? Oh! There you are! But you're a rank? I'm still in high school. My charm caught your attention. Tell me more. Why is my bank account approving or coming up? This is a ripoff. This is a ripoff. Not interested. Dang it, I really gotta pay you? It's a ripoff. Bye-bye. I'll be in touch once your fortune has been made. Goodbye now. What the heck? Yo, fam. You better come with some results. I'm come back with a piece. No, I won't. And he knows I won't. This is Japan, after all. Okay, well, I guess let's try to go work. Or, no, better yet. Yeah, let's get our knowledge up, because Mitsuru, I need to start that rank immediately. Actually, I should probably wait. I gotta do the others too. But nah, bro, she pulled a Cindy. Mo!
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Wait, no, he was the third member, right? I keep thinking about their friend, though. They had to be... I thought their friend dying was the reason why homie's not doing this anymore.
Hmm? Hugh, what do you want?
Shinjiro?
If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here.
Okay.
I was just making sure you were still around.
Okay.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time.
Yeah, you had to have been the third member.
It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage.
Really? So... then they're like brothers then.
You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down.
So I'm guessing Miki was also at the orphanage.
Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
Come on, y'all go back, don't you?
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Well, what do you think he's hiding? Oh, us?
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway. We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was just that I thought it was obvious. I don't know.
The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Is that Yukari?
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here.
You think that's what's happening? I don't think it doesn't feel like that.
Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
What was that about?
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Okay.
Senpai, this is unusual.
It is. Is it about what happened?
Please, come in.
Was there nervousness in your voice?
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Okay, but what information? I would think something like that would be easy to obtain online.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
And thus the exact situation I didn't want you to be involved in. Like, let's assume Yukari was right, and Mitsuru did have some nefarious intentions. Now who's in the line of fire?
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you.
Okay.
I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
All right.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
Yeah, I didn't think you were like Futaba level.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
Can you help out in any way?
You mean hack into their system?
Because I would think you don't have a password or something?
Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password.
Yeah.
Then you won't be held accountable.
Wait, so then... Yeah, that's access, right?
But I need to know the truth. In detail.
What can she find that you can't?
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it.
Maybe I have a wrong assumption of her skills. Maybe she is Futaba level.
Yamagishi, aren't you resentful?
For being pushed into this?
Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Well, let's see.
Not really.
That's what I thought. That's, again, why I was calm.
Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception.
Doctors? What kind of doctors we talking? Health doctors?
It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me.
I understand. We gotta go whoop your parents.
I don't like being at home.
Yep.
But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
I'm at least glad I read everything right.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
That's the truth. I think you and I are the least irreplaceable people. No one can make multiple personas, and no one can be a good Navi.
Oh.
But you.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Oh, maybe there's others. Again, I still want to know how personas are, like, what decides. I don't know if we'll find that out in the game or not, but... Mitsu was wearing slippers. I just realized that.
Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh?
Junpei? You better not run into the white-haired dude, bro. Or the white dress. Don't do it, man.
No, that's a good thing. It's what we've been fighting for.
It is.
So then, why?
Because it's what makes you special right now.
Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
I understand. Why are they panning the camera?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow. Can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
That is a sad moment.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
See, that's not how you're supposed to be.
I get it. My problem is me.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, that's part of the problem, is finding the problem. And when it's yourself, it can be hard to identify.
I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing.
Junpei, please, come talk, bro. Come talk. You need a friend in this moment. You don't need to just stew alone.
So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least.
But see, that's the hard part. I can't, or he's not gonna come to me because I'm the issue. I'm the big issue. I need to come to him.
Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Now, friend, why do I feel like he's about to go on a villain arc? Surely not. Okay, I didn't see no other individuals, so maybe we're good. We're just seeing everybody's issues right now.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things?
What do you mean?
Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly?
What?
Dad,
Wait, what happened?
I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family.
Huh?
10 years into the future.
Huh? Wait, is this a scientist? Hold up. And I know that voice.
Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. Be in high school.
If that's your dad. But wouldn't you know about that then?
I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah.
Ijo-san appointed me head researcher.
Head researcher? How can you be a victim if you head researcher?
I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work.
I need to read that letter again.
But I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future?
I believe so. Well, actually, no, it actually might be no to both.
Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder like you do now?
Because I don't think you're excited either. Well, no, he can't. How did you... Wait, I'm confused. I know the internet doesn't exist if somebody said that in the comments. Yeah, the internet doesn't exist like it does today. But I would still think a big incident like that.
No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. And I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
Eiichiro, huh?
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe.
I need more details.
I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom.
I'm sort my thoughts after this. Just give me a second.
Not ever.
I'm guessing she left. No, in fact, let me just sort them now. Yeah. Now hold up before I speak to homie. Yukari's mom left her dad because of the rumors. The rumors that... Where is the... Oh, right, dictionary. Yeah, even a researcher like me can tell. That's gotta be Yukari's dad. So then, here's the question. I can obviously come to the conclusion that Yukari probably thought that whatever they did 10 years ago, Mitsuru's father, that's why, I was seeing it. I thought to myself, it's like, for some reason, it just seems like... No, I gotta keep that in now. I gotta keep that discussion in. For some reason, it seems that Mitsuru really just doesn't like... Or no, that Yukari really doesn't like Mitsuru. And if she always has a suspicion, because... is the lock still up? Yes. He name drops. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I got this letter from you last spring. I'm so thankful that they actually have that. I'm only right about the worst things. Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Are you talking about the letter? Are you done for trusting the letter? Is that what it... Give me a second. Okay, so she got the letter last spring. I don't know how long she's been in the group. Calendar up. Last spring means a little over a year ago. In fact, yeah, I can't go further back. I don't know when Yukari joined the group. I do know when Junpei joined the group. Did she have a suspicion back then? What I'm not understanding is if I have the train of thoughts correctly, Yukari's dad joins Mitsu's grandfather. He's horrified by the experiments somehow, but he can't stop them, or he can't change the location because it's not that they're experimenting on kids, they're experimenting on shadows. So in theory, maybe he was doing the experiments to try and make them as safe as possible. Give him the benefit of the doubt, right? He was thinking, if I don't do it, somebody else will, and I'll at least try to make sure it's as safe as possible, but they weren't. Like, no matter how I can look at it, wouldn't he be responsible for the explosion? Unless Mitsu's grandfather asked him to do something he didn't want to do, and he said it would be too dangerous. I guess, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. So, let's say that Mitsu's grandfather is responsible for Yukari's dad's death. That is a valid reason for, well, that's an understandable reason, not necessarily a valid reason. An understandable reason on why she wouldn't like Mitsu. Of course, Mitsu's grandfather died as well, and Yukari would have no knowledge of that. But it does explain Yukari's questioning and the like. Why she was so determined. Why I was thinking that things were weird. It all makes sense. Yeah, that's exact. Hopefully I started with that conversation in the beginning of the episode or something like that. Everything this game has done has made sense. The things I thought were odd with Yukari have an explanation. It's her father. With Mitsu, I thought she was safe. She was more than that. She also probably feels guilty, like I thought, about the situation, is doing what she can to help. Yes, she was a bit pushy about getting us, but truly, what else could she have done? Well, not even pushy. Like, we weren't forced. We had free will. It was just a little bit of peer pressure. It's not the worst thing, but I do understand how someone could get upset by that. But then we always had, the moment we asked questions, they were answered. Oddly enough, I do feel better about the situation with Yukari now. Now that I know what I was seeing had an understandable reason in that your father died. The question is your father innocent truly or not? And is he a victim now? And where is he? Because that's what I was trying to say. The chairman told us that the crowd went crazy. Did they go after Yukari's family? Is that what they did? Well, basically her and her mom. Because it seems like is the head researcher, he would be in that building when it exploded. He would have died. So, and that also would make sense. You put the blame on somebody who's already dead. Why would anyone living want to take credit? It just, or like you would need hush money. Like if somebody living wasn't actually responsible, but they had knowledge, they could just open up and, confess to everybody, no, it's not true. Actually, this happened. So now that's what I needed. That's what I needed, and it went exactly like I thought it would. I'm still like, it didn't change rankings or anything, but it made me feel better. I'm feeling a lot better about Yukari's actions now. Junpei has me worried though. what this also confirms to me, we need some group activity to link us all together. As right now, we're fighting together, but we're not really a team, I feel. Either way, with that being said, that is gonna do it for me. Everyone, please post your thoughts about this down in the comments below. That was good. That was, in fact, hang on. I didn't say. That wasn't too much longer, and I could probably just, speed past all that, but still. I always like it when things that I can notice and pick up, and they has a payoff. To me, that's a sign of good writing. But I still have questions. What's with the trio? Because clearly the dude in white is not a researcher. But maybe he was, well, he could have been a researcher, just a lower level one, not the head researcher. There's still something I'm missing here. But we'll deal with it when we deal with it. For now, everyone, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next one.